Again, welcome back on Boomerang FX Learn channel, and we're in Toronto, Canada, and we are talking about all the cool opportunities. We've talked about Quantum and Ignite, the new Morpheus M24 M40 Burst. We pivoted and talked about Optimus Max and all the applicators, optical and non-optical, you get on that Max, including Triton 3-wavelength hair removal, Lameka Peak, like a pulse dye, meets a Q-switch, and you get Morpheus M24 M40, Forma, and Forma Plus. Wow, that's a lot of opportunity with a long pulse jag if you had a leg vein program. We moved into the Empower, and we heard from Dr. Lanachuk from Manhattan, who talked about the women's health sector and the Empower platform. Now we're on the hands-free section. What we're looking at is, if we zoom in now, is this applicator. This is a hands-free, bipolar, radio frequency, temperature controlled, continuous, not fractionated and short pulse, continuous RF, where RF flows from positive to negative, back and forth, 1 million cycles per second. And like the Forma, without someone having to move it, it stays in one spot, and there are 9 sensors. These are the negative side sensors and electrodes, and 3 positive electrodes. All of them have sensors, so there's 9 sensors per applicator, 6 applicators, 54 sensors measuring 1,000 times a second the temperature under each electrode. That's 54,000 measurements every second, automatically turning on and off the bipolar RF to keep this an exquisitely regulated applicator. This is how thick it is. It's got the little clip, so you can clip it onto the treatment belt. All the sensors are bedded inside the plastic, and it allows you to maintain skin temperature to whatever temperature you want. I like 43 degrees. And the RF, because RF will travel half the distance between the electrodes, quite deeply, up to 3 centimeters in the fat. The fat does not have good blood supply. It is under a bit of compression with this. So there's not a lot of conduction of heat, bipolar RF style, million cycles per second in the fat. So fat acts as a heat sink, and the temperature rises in the fat about 2 degrees hotter than the skin, because on the skin, that RF is turning on and off 1,000 times a second under each electrode. So the skin will hover at 43 degrees as long as you want. The fat goes up about 2 degrees warmer than the skin. You get, within 3 to 5 minutes, your perfect homeostasis.